That was adorable.
Was it?
That was so cute.
How is everybody doing?
This is a different angle. I feel like I gotta go like this.
You gotta look up here now. How's everybody feeling? This is a little bit different. We're gonna make sure that we have all the stuff. So go ahead. What did you want to start? We're just gonna start this off. It's been the only time we've ever done a live on 1 to 4 was when we did. What was that over? Oh, Bree's childhood.
Oh yes.
Oh, that was sadness. A great deal of it. What is going on? How's everybody doing?
I pulled my pants because I don't want everybody seeing stuff.
All right. So what did you talk about? You said you found something online. Okay.
So right now we're working at Jay's desk, but we're going to have a mega desk like Dwight in The Office. So I don't know about you guys, but I like to look for things that I can buy before I even need them. So I found this cool stuff. You put it, so we need a drill.
Okay.
A big drill, like something like this big.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I don't know what it's for, but I'm following.
We take the drill.
Yep.
We drill a hole in our brand new table. Okay, and then we take this section.
So we just bought a brand new table and we're already drilling a hole in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we put this piece in our table, and then what you do is you tap it, like when you're at the Apple store, and it just comes up, and all of a sudden there's all these outlets and ports.
Okay, so like a USB hub that would pop up out of the table.
Yes! We saw it at the Apple store, and ever since I saw it, I've been looking online
She's talking about the Genius Bar. I know some of you guys are Android users.
Oh.
I get it. But that...
Oh.
So when you go to an Apple store, basically it's a pine. It might be pine or cherry. I was going to ask her what kind of, it might be cherry, but it's very thick and
It's just totally flat.
You would never know that there's anything in the table. Like it's seamless. So they usually they go to the other end of it. They push it.
And they go like this. And then
it's, oh yeah, they don't actually push it.
They just swipe and stuff comes up out of the table.
Right. Yeah. And then basically you go plug different outlets in it. The outlets come out of it. So you want to do that to the table?
Absolutely.
For what reason?
To have more outlets? I don't know.
Wait, what outlets of what? Of power or USB?
I was thinking power, but now that you're saying that, if we plug things into it, we can never close it.
Hold on, but what is the purpose of the hub? Like, is it to connect to a computer or is it just to give it power?
It's to connect to us. So that way both of our computers have power and we're sitting there, we're around the table with the hole in it. It's just one hole. It's just one 4x4 hole.
Because all we plan to do is we're setting up a table so we don't have to be so crunched here.
Yeah, I keep having a scooch.
Yeah, because it's crunched and we're trying to set it up to where it's more of a streamlined type of look to it versus one table would be one camera would be on the table, there'd be another camera, there'd be 4 different camera setups. So it would be as simple as just press 1, press 2, press 3. So this might be the last, I don't want to say it'll be the last time you see us live in this configuration, but most configurations will be in the back with more of a different type of presentation.
Because right now, no one's going to any table stores. Everything's on lockdown.
Right. Right.
So we can't even buy the table or my giant drill.
Right. You can't do anything. So I don't know why you want to get a brand new table. Why don't you just get a table with a hole in it already?
That's an option? An umbrella table?
Well, I don't know why it needs a hole. All tables have holes in it to run cords, but you're going to be running something that needs no cords. You're going to need a power cord for that's it. Why do you need all this extra shit?
It just looked really cool. You pushed it and it just rises up out of the table.
What's up, James Taylor, Joseph, everybody in chat? We see you. Lots of hazers here.
Oh, for a monitor. We could use it for a monitor.
Use what for a monitor?
My magic USB hub. It's only $400.
I don't know who did that math for you, but you want something where you could just touch it and it pops up, or if it's electronic, it's not going to be $400. It's going to be a whole lot more than $400.
Well, it comes in pieces. You got to assemble all of it yourself.
Right.
So you got to put the doohickey on the jibber jam and then screw in the jammy.
Okay. And who's gonna do all this work? Me or you?
Well, I'm not allowed to use power tools, so.
Did you guys ever see the video where Bree's hair got caught? She was making a coil. Did you call me? I think you called me. She was making a coil, and her hair got caught in the coil, and she continued to spin it with her hair being caught in it.
Good thing I have long hair.
Did you end up getting out, or did you cut it?
I would never cut this gorgeousness.
What did you do?
Reverse the drill.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I still use that coil. It was already done.
What's up, Dan Gore? What's going on, brother? Yeah, no, Ryan, let's not get crazy. We're not going to have monitors rise up and shit. Like it's...
Oh my gosh.
We're not at that
I gotta
level.
go on Amazon.
No, we're not at that
I gotta go on Amazon.
We're not at that level. Like that's not the level we're at. Like we're at the level of picking up...
Get a table.
Yeah, no, that's not a level. But we're at the level of grabbing it off the floor and putting it on the table. That's the level. The one you're talking about where you push it and it slides up, that's... I don't even know who you would contact to do that shit. Not a carpenter. Like, it would be cool. I just don't know who you would... I don't know who you would get in touch with.
We could do it.
I can't do it.
We just need a drill.
That's not the way that this... Oh, my God.
And some screws.
I told Bree, she was coming up with these different ideas for the channel of what kind of videos we could do. Let me decide on what we do. I know what'll work, what'll be successful. You just do what I tell you to do. Because she wants to, like, make paperclip art.
I could have so much fun.
What would you do? If you were to do 1 to 4 by yourself, what would you do?
I would want to explore.
Explore what?
I would want to go outside in the woods and look at stuff. Because that's something fun. You just go around. Oh my goodness.
Like live or... Okay, so live where you're interacting with people as you're walking, or pre-recorded walking through the woods?
I guess live would be cool too.
You would do videos every day or every other day just walking through the woods.
Well, so when you go running and you see all this fun nature-y stuff, you think it's cool. So you stop and you take a picture. If I'm live, I don't even have to take a picture. People are already seeing it. And they're like, wow, that is a really cool looking deer. That rock was nice, Bree. Like, I've never seen one like that.
But how long can you walk through the same fucking woods? Like, if you do that 5 times.
Find another set of woods.
I don't know what kind of people you're trying to attract.
Well, outside is pretty.
It is.
Some people can't go outside and do stuff.
Especially now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the coronavirus with everything going on?
The coronavirus is lots of fun.
Okay, let me tell you.
It's so boring.
So let me tell you what happened yesterday.
I have gotten lost. Anyway.
Go ahead, tell them about it.
Okay, I'm out in the woods.
Is this really a true story?
Yeah. Yeah, when I was... So, there's a campus. Should I tell them where I go, or am I going to get, like, jumped? Like,
who's going to jump you?
I don't know.
Nobody going to jump you.
Okay.
What the fuck? What do you think we are?
I'm not sure.
You think someone's just going to come to Edison to come jump
Be
Bree?
like, I know exactly where she goes, and I know what time she's there. I'm going to bring my
That's
time.
not going to happen. Go ahead. Don't worry about that.
Okay, so there's this campus called Rutgers, and there's this huge, like, walking area where you can go up and down trails, and there's a little map that you can print off on the internet. Bree was like, I got this. So I had it on my phone. And it being on your phone, when you rotate your phone, it changes the angle, and I didn't think about that. Because I was, like, watching, and I'm like, okay, keep going right, and then my phone turned, and I'm like, okay, keep going this way. But the graphic didn't turn or something. Anyway, I'm really lost. I have about 25 minutes to get to work. I'm about 40 minutes or so from my car. And I called Jay. I was like, Jay, I don't know where I am right now. He was like, it's okay. Get here when you get here. And I'm stressing out. There's frogs everywhere. I don't know where to go.
Wait, there's frogs everywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
And every time a frog jumped, I screamed. I'm lost in the woods by myself.
And it's
daylight. And there's frogs.
But hold on. This is not exaggerative. There's really frogs everywhere?
There's frogs. And sometimes there's turtles.
Why didn't you film it? Is it because you were so scared of being lost? What do you think? So being a woman walking through, first off, it's daylight, right? So nothing's going to happen.
We don't know that, Jay. You know how many big logs there are? They're just waiting for a predator to hide behind.
Okay. First off, being on a campus, a college campus.
You're more susceptible because
susceptible to maybe disease.
The bad people will go there.
Okay.
And part of the trail is like a shortcut from campus to campus. Like, so there's a lot of like college kids that walk through this area smoking their Hooper Watsits, and I'm like, I want none of that. So I avoid that part of the trail.
Where did you go where there's frogs?
So it's up like a hill, but there's water.
Is there a trail to get there, or is it just...
You take trails.
So why not just, when you got lost, why not just turn around and walk the way you came?
Because there's about 14 different trails. Some are blue, some are white and blue, some are white, and then some are orange and green, and some are green. So different ones connect to different places depending on the colors that the trails are, but they went crazy and used so many different color combinations it makes zero sense. And also, a lot of the trails aren't even marked anymore.
Was there not maps anywhere on this?
No, there's only like one.
There's no...
When you enter, there's a map, and it's like, you better remember this, and then you never see it again.
So as you're walking through these trails, there's nothing to indicate where you are.
Except colors.
Like, there's not like when you go to Great Adventure and you walk in, there's a map and then it says you are here.
Yes, that's what it has.
There's none of that on the thing.
When you enter the trail, yes. Once you're in the trail,
so when you enter the trail, it says you are here, and then that's it.
Yes.
Well, where the fuck else would you be? Of course you would be here. You're at the beginning. Like, the map itself is the indicator that you're there, right? Like, wow. Here's the first map we're going to show you. You are here. Okay, hold on. So as you're walking through the trail,
yes,
there's no other displays of a map.
Nope. There are these like crystal like things that you would put papers inside. Not crystal, obviously, but clear things you would put paper inside with no paper. So someone stole the map and used the map for them selfish shelves. And now I don't know where I'm at.
You know why? Because someone was like, we're going to get these motherfuckers lost. Everybody take the papers out of little stands. Wait, so you know what you got to do next time? Is
bring extra maps and give them the things in need.
Or you could go old school and just bring an old bag of bread and do a breadcrumb trail. I'm not joking.
There's too many wildlife
to eat the breads.
They get me.
You might get to get you or the bread.
To get me, they'll follow the bread and be like, "There's going to be better food at the end of this trail."
What kind of wildlife do you think is in Edison?
Bears.
Okay, all right.
Bears
Stop.
Eat beets.
Bears beats. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. No, what? Hold on. First off, there's no bears in Edison.
I don't know about that because I get texts on my phone saying, "Hey, be wary, there might be a bear." And then
you got a text message for that? No one has ever... See, you giving your phone number out to the wrong fucking people. Listen to me. There's no bears. There are bears. There are cougars. There are mountain lions.
Wait.
In New Jersey.
There's cougars?
Yeah, which is the same thing as a mountain lion. Yeah.
In the wilderness.
Where else do you think they'd be? Walking down Route 1?
In a zoo.
Okay, no. There are mountain lions in New Jersey, but that's North New Jersey.
Oh, we're good.
We are good. You're also good for bear attacks. I'd be willing to bet if you Googled right now, bear attacks in New Jersey, you may find some, but black bears as an animal is a very passive animal. Unless you're threatening it, you have to realize that a lot of the times these animals that you see in the wild are more scared of you than you are of it. You understand? Like, they don't look at us as food. They're not like, oh, look, a baby, let me go eat the 9-month-old baby. No, they don't do that. It's just, oh my God, there's a thing walking through where I live. Fine, but if you threaten it, then that's a different story. A mountain lion, same type of deal. No, you're panicking. If you see a mountain lion, don't scream and run away. It's gonna be like, ooh, what's this? It's gonna chase after you like a cat does with the yarn ball. You just kind of, I don't know, pick up a stick. Don't bring attention to yourself. But if you're out here looking at fucking frogs and trying to find maps on a trail that has none, I feel like if you are being stalked by either a real life predator or an animal predator, you are gonna die.
I know. So
I mean, you ain't but 4'10". There's not a whole lot of meat to eat.
exactly.
So, you do have that issue.
The next time that I went on the trail, I was like, I'm going to be prepared and I'm going to bring a map. So you know what I did? I pulled it up on my phone and I printed it out at work. I bring it to the trail, okay? I'm on the trail. I'm about like 2 colors into the trail. I look at my map. My map is in black and white. It has no color on it. It also doesn't say, hey, this is green, hey, this is blue. So I'm trying to find where I started so I could figure out.
Well, why not bring a weapon or something?
I do.
Okay, all right.
I
bring a bear horn.
I bring this in pink.
Okay, okay, all right. Are you trying to open up letters?
Well, okay,
like, are you walking on a trail looking for the postman? Because you ain't killing shit with that.
It's the idea of it.
Also, if a mountain lion comes up on you, you're going to pull it out and he's going to be like, oh, she got this. Let me get out of here.
Yes.
No.
Let me tell you what I do. Okay.
All right, go. Okay.
So, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. You're doing it by yourself. Go
There's
ahead.
a lot of corners and large trees. And, like, areas where, like, it's all open, and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of trees, and then it's open again. And I'm like, there's someone in those trees. So when I'm approaching a tree or a corner, I do this. So that way they know that I got a blade. So I'm like, and then they're like, ooh, I'm not going to get her. And you know what? No one's ever jumped out at me.
How do you know that if there is somebody listening, if they don't think you're playing with the keychain? Like now, we're going too far here, but let's just say sound effects. Why not carry around like a little Wismec Active, the little Bluetooth jammy, and get like sheathing of sword sound?
Because they'll know that's not real.
And you think that this is going to scare a bear? It's going to be like, oh my God, she's got a 1-inch blade. She's going to pick the dirt out of my toenails. Like, no matter, I don't even have, you could bring that axe.
You know how hard it would be to carry that?
You know what you could do to really get people away? People, not so much animals, just say I got the coronas. Just wear a little, like how they run in a marathon with the numbers. You could just have I got the coronas. I could promise you that any predator will look at you and be like, nope, not going to get that. That's a good way to deter it right there. That's it. I don't know. I wouldn't have a problem walking, like when you go to, we have a place called, I want to say Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
But we do have that, but that's not, we have a thing, anybody that's in Jersey, I know there's a couple people in Jersey, a couple hazers, but we have a thing called Cheesecake Park, like cheesecake, but with a Q. And they have trails. And I used to go there all the time with my father. And I loved it because I would have like a little, I thought I was so cool. I had one of the, like a buck knife, like a buck knife, regular blade, about this big with a handle, little ebony handles, probably like $8, but I thought it was like $800. I had a little belt loop, I was, whatever.
It was cool.
It was cool for me at the time. And my dad was in kind of the best shape of his life. And we would walk down these trails and like just pick up sticks and, just corny kid shit. But there would be so many trails, kind of like what you're saying here, that would have colors. You have to keep in mind that I'm colorblind.
Oh, no.
So if you like, there's a red trail and a green trail. To me, it's all a red trail. So I just follow them forever. If it wasn't for my father, I'd be living in the woods right now or dead because I would never be able to get out of it. They need, and I say this all the time, I don't know, like sometimes when you play a game, right, or you do something, there'll be a colorblind option. I know I'm not asking for special treatment, but I am saying that it wouldn't be hard as a coder, okay, or even a national park, right, to do something else other than a color. Like it wouldn't be difficult for you to use grayscales, right? Everybody could see grayscales: white, gray, black, then you have different shades of gray. That's not hard. Or, do things that are not tectanophobia. Hold on. Tritanopia, blue yellow colorblind. That's a rare one, but you could do things to where you can make it more user friendly. There's no reason why you can't. I don't even know why it has to be colors. Why not numbers? What about if someone's blind?
Why are you on a trail?
Okay, don't be too aggressive here. Don't be feisty. Okay, because Bree gets nasty. She gets nasty. Because blind people need to walk too.
Blonde people or blind people?
Blind and blonde people. But there should be. Well, I don't know what they would do. That
I trip over sticks.
You're kind of screwed either way. Like you probably shouldn't be walking through a trail with a walking. Well, I'm sure they do, right? There's gotta be. I feel like I don't know if I'm being mean right now, but I'm sure that there are blind people that walk through trails. There has to be.
For exercise. Probably easier trails. The one that I was doing was in the mountain. Like, it's difficult for me to scale it.
Yeah, there has to be. Use numbers. That's what I'm saying. Use numbers. Like, this is trail 5, trail 6, trail 7.
Oh, yeah, that'd be easy.
Okay, all right. I know I'm on 6 right now. Plus, it's much easier, like, you're associating with your friends where you at. I don't know. I'm somewhere on trail 7. I'm somewhere on trail 8. Now, your friend's colorblind. Or I'm on trail red. Friend's colorblind. He sees pink. And now he's lost. Just numbers. Numbers would be easy. I can see the confusion, though. But you could have just pulled up, like a map, Google Map, or Waze, and said, take me home.
Wouldn't it give me like a beeline in my car? Like, hey, go through all this bad terrain.
You don't have Google Maps on your phone? Because if you have Google Maps on your phone, you have a location enabled. When your car parks, it tells you where your car's at.
Yeah, but will it tell me how to go back through the trail? Like my watch does if I set it on active, but it doesn't give me like turn by turn directions. I just see a line and I'm like, I should follow that.
Well, no, it will give you a line, and if you come across a lake, you're gonna have to walk around it, but then it'll continue the path. So you could, any map, Apple Maps is fucking garbage, but Google Maps, I actually don't think Apple Maps is a thing anymore.
Apple Maps, I
don't think that is.
I used it to bring me to the trail one time. It brought me into a residential neighborhood at the end of a cul-de-sac. Like, to where it's like a circle with a whole bunch of houses around it. And it said, you have arrived at your destination. And I said, what are you talking about? And I look on Google Maps. Now I'm 20 minutes away. And that makes no sense because I was already 20 minutes away from my house. So where am I? It brought me to the other side of the campus in another town at the edge of like the trail. So you can't even enter the trail from over there.
I feel like foot traffic type trails like that, there should be an app. No, wouldn't there be like a sports app or something that would track all that?
I'm
like
not
some
sure.
kind of app that would have those features of whatever we need to go to. A hiking trail. I would think that there's something.
Yeah, there's like the Garmin apps and other stuff.
Right.
But if it's not like a trail that a lot of people use, I doubt that they would have it mapped out.
I don't know, and I'm one of those people that if I was to get lost in woods like that, I could survive.
I can't.
I would. Let me get a paper towel. I would survive. I can live off the woods 34. I could live out there permanently, but 30, 40 days, with my military expertise, I could definitely survive out there, no problem. Water might be a little bit of an issue, but get some iodine tablets, right? Some salt tablets, we're good. I don't use your phone in general. I think the idea of using the phone, obviously she was too busy texting me trying to figure out how the hell to get out of where you're at. But yeah, phone in general will get you out of there. But she's saying that a lot of the times when you do that, I'm assuming you got lost more than once then if you've tried multiple times.
Absolutely. What I did was I printed out the map and I took a crayon and I colored the trails in the color that they are. and it's never failed me, except for the day that it rained.
A lot of questions here. How did you get a crayon?
I purchased them.
Why not get a pencil?
Because pencil's gray.
Do you think that when they're planning tactical movements, General says to the sergeant, "Hey, Sergeant, you got that yellow crayon? We want to mark this map up about where to go." No, you... Crayons aren't your first writing utensil that one would choose. It would either be a black pen. Primarily on a map, it would be a pencil. That's what you would use.
But I need colors. I need to like color out the whole track. Like I was using it.
But
as,
how
like,
did the colors work out for you at the map in general? Exactly.
It worked out pretty well.
It didn't work out because you got lost because it was all these different colors that were matched together.
Yes, but after I color-coded my map and I
Right.
color-coded the trails, the dual colors and single colors, I got it.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, it was good. The thing that I hate...
That's a good, I'm sorry, Bree. That's a good point, Chris. What happens if Bree lost signal? That's something the problem where we're at now, Chris, is we rely so heavily on technology for fucking everything. It's sad. It's sad that that's where we're at. Everything is technology based. Everything. Let's just go back to analog cigarettes and compasses. Everything is so technology based. I'm not trying to be snarky or be argumentative. It's just that that's what we rely on now. Everything is electronic. Everything. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. No, you didn't, Jen. And that's the thing is we didn't have phones. You go back, and not even far. What's crazy is you think back, right? 20 years. Maybe to some of you it sounds like a lot. I don't feel like 20 years is a long time ago. Do you? Be honest.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. For me, when we look back, right, 20 years ago, we didn't have cell phones. Like, well, we did, but not nowhere near the technology we have today. 20 years, 2000. Borderline. You had, iPhone 3s, but you didn't have what we have today. And we survived fine. Go back 30 years ago. We definitely had nothing. You pick up a compass. I bet half the people in the chat right now don't know how to use a compass. Do you?
No idea.
Do you know how a compass works?
No idea.
Does anybody in chat?
Magnets.
No.
The magnetic field of the Earth tells the compass where to go.
Where's it poured? What's true north?
Northeast.
So if you were to follow, when would the compass flip the other way?
If I turned around?
Does anybody know that question? Does anybody know that question? Is what is the point where the compass will flip?
If you're at the top of the world?
No.
If you're at the center of the equator?
No.
If you walked really far?
If you know it, say it in chat. When would it flip? I think a lot of people are saying I do to the compass thing, but there's a true north. But there's a point when you get to that place is when it is no longer north anymore. No, it's not the equator.
What is it?
I don't want to give the answer. It ruins the whole idea of the funness of it. It's not North Pole. You guys gotta, what's true north? What's true north though? What causes, okay. More specifically, the place is what I'm asking.
Canada.
Everybody's saying North Pole.
Alaska.
Okay,
Antarctica.
First off, the North Pole is not real, right?
That's where Santa's at.
There is a pole at the most north, but that's not what causes the compass to point there. Like, the pole is not magnetic. You have to understand that, right? Like, I don't want to break this down for you. Nobody knows? Oh, my God. Oh. I can promise you that there is a pole at the most northernmost point. There is. What's wrong?
I don't know.
But that's not what causes the compass to point there. So that's not the answer.
The South Pole.
Yes.
Really?
Where the jeans are made. No, it's not the South Pole.
Can you guys give me the right answer?
I don't think anybody knows the answer. It's a hard question. It was on
Jeopardy?
no, the millionaire one. The
Who wants to be a millionaire?
the one with not Pat Sajak.
That old man.
The guy that used to do Good Morning America. Regis Philbin.
Oh.
Do you know who that is?
He's so old.
Does he still do it?
Regis and Kelly? No, now it's Kelly and Ryan.
No. What? What? No. Sprinks on it. Sprinks on it. He's getting there.
North Carolina? I'm guessing that's a no.
Let's go back to the Regis thing.
Yeah.
When I said he's still on it, what made you think Regis and Kathy?
No, Regis and Kelly.
Okay, whatever. Didn't it used to be Regis and Kathy? Kathy Lee.
Oh, I guess she got too old.
Well,
So
Regis is old as shit, too.
That's why they replaced him.
But does he still do the Millionaire show? Is that still a show?
I think he's too old for that now, too. He's probably doing the prices right like that other fatty.
That's Drew Carey.
Yeah,
he's not that fat anymore.
It's like 60, 70, 80, 90.
Your age gaps are way 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. He might be 55.
That's it? Whose line is it anyway? It took a lot out of him.
Oh, that was probably one of his best shows he's done.
That was fun.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
True north, also called geodetic north, is the direction along Earth's surface
But that
towards
doesn't.
the
But
geographic North Pole.
that doesn't answer the question. I understand people are saying the North Pole, but that's not what the magnetic.
He just died? Oops.
Wait, is he serious? Did he really?
Hey Siri.
No, don't he.
Is Regis Fieldman dead?
Fieldman.
Go ahead. Is Regis alive?
Hey Siri. Is Regis Philbin dead?
Regis Philbin was born August 25th, 1931, and is 88 years old.
He's not dead.
He's not dead. He didn't fucking die.
Hey Siri. Can you rap for me?
Okay, here goes. I wrote this one myself. Apologies in advance to the Sugar Hill gang. I said a hip-hop saved me from the clipping the peak and pop, and you don't stop. Space rocket. To the palm the doogie. Say I'm not the juicy to the rhythm of the ontology.
Can you repeat that? Did you hear that?
There you go. You nailed it. Geoff Olsen nailed it. Nailed it.
Greenwich Time Medium?
Yep. Nailed it.
What is that?
Nailed. That's it. That's your compass. You don't like this fan, so I have to do something else with it. Why are you so anti-fan?
Because I got the contacts.
What does that got to do with air?
Well, when air comes into someone's eyes with contacts,
Yeah.
the contacts refuse to continue to stick to the eye because the eye is dry now. Contacts like wet. So when an eye is dry, the contact comes off and I can no longer see. That's why I blink so much when the fan's on. Keep them
So you're
contact-
saying that everybody that has contacts can't be exposed to a fan?
Not if they're looking at it, no. Because it gets in your eye. It really does. It dries out part of your contact, then you can't see out of it.
Does anybody else have the same? Yeah, it can also spin in place, Matt. Like just continue to spin. Um, is that real with contacts that you can't do fans?
Yeah.
Is the fan hitting you because it's barely hitting me?
Only a little.
Come on,
It's
dude.
okay.
How is it? What?
Yeah, it's hit me.
What?
It's okay.
I guess other people have the same problem you do.
I thought about the Lasix, but I don't trust it. I don't trust someone who I don't know by my eyeball with a giant LED light shining it in my eye.
Laser. A laser. That's LASIK. It's a type of laser it is.
Yeah, have you guys seen Final Destination? You saw what
Oh
happened
my
to her
God.
face?
Come on, dude.
Not doing that.
If you judged and did your life based off of what movies implement may happen, you would never go anywhere.
I think that watching the Final Destination movies actually prepares you for the worst.
When you
Do I drive behind trucks carrying logs?
Come
Absolutely
on,
not.
Dude.
Do I walk under people putting
my
up like
God.
giant frames of glass? I do not. You know what? I've never been smushed by either.
Okay, all right. Well, neither have I, and I do go behind those. What do you think it's like on a motorcycle? That's even worse. At least with a car, you can swerve. You have to understand, if I'm behind like a truck with logs, and a log falls off on a bike, okay, I'm putting this in the most polite way. There is nothing you can do.
And that's why you do not drive behind them.
So what do? Pull over? Eventually, I'm going to catch up to him again.
Well, if he's in the right lane,
Now you got my eyes burning.
right? Because you're fan.
Whatever.
You go in the left lane and you speed up to go quick. So that way you're never behind all the logs.
I could never live a life where I was that nervous about whether or not a log is going to fly off, go through my window, and go through my chest. Let's go back to LASIK surgery. So when you get that laser surgery, you have to be wide awake, do you not? What are you laughing at?
Someone said fake boobs are more dangerous. No, they're not.
Who said fake boobs are more dangerous?
She did. I am proof that fake boobs are not dangerous at all.
It's not, what did Sean P say? It's not laser. It's not a laser, it's a little light bulb that blinks.
Oh, that's scary. I thought they burned off like the bad parts of your eye.
I thought LASIK surgery is a high concentrated laser.
Yeah, I thought
it's called laser surgery for
your
your eye. That's what it's called. So you're saying it's a light bulb? Laser eye surgery.
They just give you Valium? I don't want to be knocked out. They put these giant things like claws on inside your eyelid to open it. Ugh. I can't do it. And also, okay.
Yeah, it's laser eye surgery. You're saying it's not a laser? Go ahead.
My great-grandma got LASIK surgery a long, long time ago. My mom said that she didn't get LASIK because of what happened to her, and that I shouldn't get LASIK because of what happened to her.
Oh, he was making a joke.
So
Okay.
I was scared to get it in the first place. And then after Final Destination, it put it into place that this is not a thing that you should do to your body. And like my great-grandma went blind in one eye.
Sean, I thought you were serious because I was like, I could have swore it's like a LASIK grade 8 or grade 7 laser. It's literally either 2 steps down or 2 steps above the same stuff that they use to burn into wood. You know, you hear these myths about breast surgery being dangerous or...
Breast surgery?
Yeah, like what she's saying, augmentation. Like,
why is it dangerous?
Anything where they use anesthesia is dangerous. I mean,
I love
anything.
anesthesia.
Yeah.
I get it a lot. Like,
Bree's the person that goes to the dentist and gets propofol, the same shit that Michael Jackson died on. Obviously, he abused it. But she gets propofol, Valium, and whatever the concoction is. Then she basically goes under for any kind of tooth operation whatsoever.
Yeah, they do for everything, for cleaning, for cavities, for anything. He said even for like the Zoom like whitening treatment, he would put me under for. I don't want to be awake. I don't want your hands, my mouth.
See, it's an actual laser, and you are awake and can see it. See that? I do not think, unless I was blind, right? Because obviously I would never know what's going in. No pun intended. But unless my eyesight was that bad, I could not see me sitting on a table. I don't even like the glaucoma test where they hold your eye open and then they blow air in it. I don't like that.
Hate it.
Dude, I hate that so much. If you put me on a table and you said, listen, we're going to open up your eyelid. It's going to take 2 minutes and we're going to shoot a laser into your eye pupil. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. And then I have to pay for that? No, I feel like you should be paying me to do it because I don't want to do it. Now, obviously, if you are blind, like, can you live without your contacts?
No.
At all?
No.
You would not be able to drive?
No.
So when you take the contacts out, are you nearsighted or farsighted? Like,
nearsighted. Farsighted makes 0 sense to me. How can you see over there, but you can't see right here?
So when you...
Like, taking my contacts out, I actually have better vision up close than I do with my contacts out.
Okay, so when do you start to lose vision?
3 feet? 2 feet?
And then anything past that is just blurry. So when you get the LASIK surgery, right, that removes that, now you can see far away. Is it guaranteed?
I don't think so, no. Yeah, before I started getting knocked out for the dentist, I was terrified. And I did not go to the dentist for like 8-9 years. And then Jay was like, I know a guy, let's knock you out. And he knocked me out, and he's been knocking me out ever since. I'm almost done with my teeth. Out of 32, I had my wisdoms at the time because I didn't get them out. I was too scared, and I'm like 27, so that's too long. Anyway, only 1 tooth did not have a cavity or any problems. 1 out of all of them.
Yeah, it was bad. It's great. I honestly I don't, needles don't bother me. You know, when I did the vasectomy, I had no problem being awake. You know, that was just whatever, 15 minutes in and out. But or like when they take blood, no problem with that. The problem I start to have is like if it's an organ of some sort, like you're gonna pierce my liver to get a sample. I'm one of those people, I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't need to know unless I'm in such dire need of it. Then yeah, and I guess that's the LASIK surgery. Then again, my vision is perfect, so. You know, what's funny, Dane, you mentioned that. My dentist, absolutely cool ass dude, he told me a while ago when I first started going to him, he told me, I said, because well, they don't really use Novocaine anymore. They use other types of canes, if that makes sense. So, like other types of numbing agents, like you have quick acting, you know, super long, whatever. But anyway, he told me, I said, have you ever had anybody that uses barely any Novocaine? Because I don't like a lot. I like quick acting. So basically, if it starts to go, you know, it starts to go away while he's in mid-surgery, just repump some more because I don't like 4 or 5 hours later. Anyway, he said that he has a person that goes in to get their teeth worked on. They use nothing. Root canals, extractions, nothing. They sit in a chair. Get ready for this. They sit in a chair and they meditate. And then he does the work. They never move. No reaction. No nothing. Yeah, no. I feel like that is absolute the worst amount of torture that one can put you through. Messing with your teeth, they say the worst pains in the world are in this order: kidney stones, spinal damage, and teeth pain. In that order.
Where's babies?
Probably 5 or 6. Kidney stones way outweigh. Any woman that has had kidney stones and a baby will tell you kidney stones are worse all day.
That's crazy.
It's the worst pain in the world. There's nothing Um, it was actually a female with the meditation, but yeah, kidney stone. There's no worse pain. None. Yeah, it's crazy. But there's a lot of people that do that. There are some surgeries. I think brain surgeries, right? You have to be awake for, but you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like brain surgeries, and there's another bad. I don't know if it's tailbone coccyx. There's two surgeries that you have to be awake for.
Because they got to know what they're poking.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, that's and they say once you get kidney stones once, you'll get them again. I had them 4 times, and I can tell you this: I'd rather be shot, stabbed, beat up, broken jaw, you name it. Oh my God, yo! And it's not so much the passing of the stone, like actually peeing it. That's not what I mean. It hurts a little bit, but it's manageable. Once it starts going through your urethra in front of your stomach, all you're gonna do is vomit. Drink water, throw up. Doesn't matter what you eat, what you drink, you're throwing it up. It's that simple. Oh, oh. Yeah, I've heard the same thing, Dylan, that redheads have a different, like they're more sensitive to pain, but how would anybody know that? Right? Because every person is different. You would have to be a ginger and then be a brunette. Like.
Maybe redheads complain more too.
When they put the machine on my spine, spinal cord that you usually have to be. That's rough, dude. That's I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like being put out either. I mean, if I could be awake, when I did my first knee surgery on my right knee, arthroscopic surgery. Am I boring you?
No.
Oh, arthroscopic surgery. This is when it was getting really big, but I don't want to say beta phases, but being in the military, listen, you don't get the best doctors, okay? Uh, you get the doctors that just got out of school. They're practicing what they're doing to be better and then get out and do a private practice. Anyway, arthroscopic surgery. I remember I said, listen, I don't want to, because I had to shave I had plica syndrome, and I have that in both knees. Doesn't sound like anything serious, and it's really not. It's just more of a very dull pain. So anyway, I had plica syndrome in my right knee. And they go in with these they put 2 holes in the top, 1 hole in the bottom, little scopes in, and they drill and they cut. Anyway, I remember telling him, I don't want to feel any pain. He's like, well, I'm going to give you a drug. You're going to be wide awake for the whole thing, but you're not going to remember anything. My biggest fear was, what happens if it doesn't wear off? Like, what happens if the drug stays in the system and I never remember anything ever again?
That's my life.
Yeah, that's scary shit. Scary shit. But that's a drug usually that they use for surgeries. Is you're wide awake, you just won't remember it. That's crazy when you think about it. Crazy. Yeah, that's how she is, James, with the surgeries. Same type of deal.
Yeah, I don't care what you do as long as I'm knocked out. Because then you don't know anything happened.
My dad couldn't renew his pilot's license after he had kidney stones. You never got kidney stones?
No, Mike Clayton had a military dentist take his wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, those are rough, man. Those are rough. They're not gonna put. First off, they're not gonna put enough of Novocaine in your mouth. Number one. That's number one. So just be prepared to feel this. It may not hurt as bad as if you didn't use any, but you're still gonna feel it. And they're very.
Rigorous?
There you go. Rigorous is a word. Very. We got to get this out. Just grab it and pull it. Who gives a shit if he says anything?
It's crazy. They said you gotta memento your life. This is actually a pretty cool movie.
What's that?
Memento.
What is it?
This dude,
Don't spoil it.
he doesn't have a memory.
Okay.
And he gives himself clues to figure out what's going on.
Is it old?
2003 probably, 2003 to 6.
Who's in it? Who's the main actor?
Some random dude.
So like a B-rated movie, not an A-list celebrity?
I don't think so, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I actually at one point had my L4, L5 fused, and now it's unfused. Yeah, wisdom teeth ain't that bad. Whatever. They got to go, right? I mean, you leave them in, it's going to jack your whole grill up. I tried to fight a dentist due to anxiety. That's when we learn I need to be put out.
Yeah, punching your dentist?
Christopher Nolan. I don't know who that is. Christopher Nolan. Is that the guy that looks like Conan O'Brien?
I like Conan only because he's a ginger.
Memento. Oh, it's Memento. Directed by Christopher Nolan, and the dude is not unknown.
Oh, oops.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who that is either. Guy Pearce? It's unknown to me. Just because you know him, Sandro, doesn't mean that everybody's going to know who it is.
Speaking of Sandro, tonight we should be able to buy the Eggy and Magic Chess. It's on the 23rd.
Are they doing any other updates? Sandro doesn't play anymore, though.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he hasn't been online for like 8 days.
Oh, it's because you beat him.
I think he gave up. See, King Nash, why wait that long? I have all my wisdom teeth and they're all turned sideways and have to get cut out. Why did you wait that long?
I did.
Yeah, you did. You waited way too long.
Christopher Nolan directed the Dark Knight movies.
I still don't know who that is. That's not helping me. That's like saying Christopher Nolan's the guy that played in that movie with the little girl. Oh.
Nice.
Thanks.
Loved it.
That was a great movie. It was great. Magic Chess. That's Mobile Legends.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I thought you were done playing it.
I'm done. I'm done. I need a break.
Whenever Bree loses,
Need a
I've
break.
never met somebody like this. When Bree loses, she just quits the game.
I quit.
Okay, all right, I know James Taylor's in here, right? Who else did I see that's always in there every night? I don't know if Nick is in here. Let me tell you something. You guys remember those 2 nights in a row where I got 8 in a row, 7 places? Do you know how angry I was when I went to pee? I flipped the toilet seat up. I slammed it against the fucking toilet. When I went to pull my penis out to pee, I almost ripped it off because I was so mad. I grabbed it. I'm like, fucking shit. So, but I didn't give up. Okay, this sucks.
Yeah, but you have something to pull on. What am I going to do? Twist my nipples? Like...
You haven't seen the review for this. That's impossible. That video I just did today. You're thinking of the other one.
Secrets.
Yeah, I've had an absolutely... No, I know who Dark Knight is. I just don't know who the person is that directed it. Just like I don't know who directed Forrest Gump. I know the movie. I just don't know the director. I was so pissed off. But Brie loses, and then she's like, I'm done for 5 days. Why?
Because it's an amount of undue stress. I don't need it. If it's just going to cause me to be upset to play, why even play at all?
Well, then use the same argument and say, well, when you're learning to ride a bike, right, and you fall over, do you just stop because you fell over?
No, but you don't lose rank when you ride a bike.
When you play a game of Monopoly, right, any game is a win-lose situation, right? No matter how good you are, there's always somebody that's better than you. Always somebody. Michael Jordan. It doesn't matter. There's always somebody better. So knowing that you lost, you pick it up and you do it again. And then hopefully you don't lose again. And if you do lose again, you lose it. Bree, I don't see anybody in chat that was there those 2 nights. I know Sean P was there. Literally, Bree, I had 2 nights in a row where I got 7th place over and over. And no matter what I did, I could not stop it. But then you play again and hopefully you win. You get really angry though when you lose, like really angry.
I do.
What about when you were learning to build coils or...
I got frustrated.
Bree doesn't wear any makeup. The only makeup Bree wears is mascara.
Yeah, I only wear it on my eyeballs. That's it. My face has freckles on it. So if I put actual makeup on my face, it looks like a porcelain doll because there's no marks anywhere. And that looks weird and unnatural. So I just leave it. If I have a pimple, I got a pimple. But I just put on mascara because my eyelashes are blonde. I look like an albino without mascara.
You know, and Dane, that is a good point. That is. You know, and even when me and Bree play, you know, PlayStation, there's gonna be a point where you can't win every game you play because then there's no benefit of winning. If every time you play the game you win, what is the fun of that?
To beat others.
But then how do those people that you beat feel?
Sad.
Okay, so what if you played Magic Chess and everybody won?
Everybody else?
Everybody won.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Then what's the point of playing the game?
No, I want everyone else to lose. And me to win. You know?
Look, I hate losing the game because I feel I am very, very, very good at that game. Like, very good. And that's not beefing myself up. If I was to rate myself on a 0 to 10, I'd say I'm probably a 7 or an 8. Like, I feel like I'm that good. But you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you lose more than you win. And there is nothing more degrading than that. But it's a part of it. It's a part of it.
I don't like gambling very much. Like, I like playing the game, but I hate that we have to use real money. But on the other hand, if we were using pretend money, why are we playing craps? You know?
See, I can agree with that, Dane. I can agree with that. Losing to a boss in the game is always more acceptable than losing to other people. I can agree with that. Yeah, I never rage quit though. Like if I lose, okay, I'm gonna do it again. Like when we're done with the stream, I'm probably gonna play Magic Chess and I'm probably gonna lose. I seem to have this streak where I do really good for 5-6 games, and then it's like the game purposely gives me stuff that is not good.
Like magic damage when you don't have any magic
Right,
characters.
like I can't use anything that you're giving me. What are you thinking of? The game? Okay.
Yeah, it's really not fun in the game because there's a lot of cheaters. Like if we're playing against 7 other people, 4 of them are cheating.
Yep, and
because they aren't patched yet.
And those are the same people, that no matter what they do, no matter what game they do or play, they do it purposely to cheat to win, which is, no offense,
I don't want to do that.
Is a terrible way to play a game. If you look for ways to get around things and you're not playing the game the way it's meant to be played,
why are you even playing it at all?
I think that is, and the thing is, the way that you cheat in this game, I know some of you have no idea what we're talking about, but the way that you cheat in this game is you purposely die because you get rewarded when you die. Like, oh, you know, we feel bad for you. Like participation trophies.
Yeah, because it's trying to help you get stronger.
Which you shouldn't do. If you lose, you lose. No bonuses, no extras, no nothing. You lose, you get absolutely nothing, just like in real life. When you get, well, In real life, first through third get something. But if you lose, let's just say we have 20 matches, right? If me and you or if me and Bree are playing whatever, tic-tac-toe right now, 2 out of 3. When she loses the first time, she gets nothing. She loses the second time, she lost the game. But, and then I win, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you get nothing. You shouldn't get anything. You shouldn't get anything at all. That's the way to fix it. Then nobody is purposely winning anymore.
Yeah, and also Jay found out. So Jay has been playing this game every single night since its release. He hit like the highest rank that you can get with some extra. So he's that rank and extra. But there's people who have over 100,000 games played. And if the game is 30 minutes long on average,
Yep.
it is statistically impossible for them to have played that many.
Yep. And it's crazy because what they fixed it now, but what they would do is, so the game is like 8 players, right? Multiplayer. And what people would do is they would pair up with their buddies and they would all purposely lose over and over and over again. Like, just keep selling all your characters so you had gold. And then they wouldn't do anything. And then next game, I'll log on my alternate account and then do that with you. We'll queue up together. But now they made it where if you queue up with more than 4 people, this doesn't count.
It doesn't count at all.
It doesn't count at all. So you could still do it 4 people, but that's assuming that the other 4 are going to let you win.
That's why there's always 4 cheaters,
Right.
isn't it?
Yep, that's why there's always 4. So
Oh
they
my
try to let their
gosh.
buddies win and get the upper hand. And then here I come, destroying everybody. So how does that fucking feel? It destroys the rank, but you have to wait for the system to reset, where the ranks are reset, and then we'll see who's number 1 in the world. I don't think I'll be number 1 in the world, but I do think I'll be top 3. I know I'm giving myself a lot of credit, but I'm pretty fucking nasty. Like, I'm pretty good. But for whatever reason, every time I lose, it's to Brie. I don't know why. I don't do anything different. The other day I was on a 14 winning streak. 14. The games typically last 20 matches. 14. I fight Brie, I lose. I beat everybody else, and then Brie beats me in the end. It's like the system knows they both have the last name of Hayes. Let the other one win because this guy's too high of a rank.
Or they see like the little female icon, and they're like, she needs buffs. Let's give her some buffs.
So stupid. They're that Chinese gold sellers, yeah, same deal. So anyway, off the topic of games, yeah, we will be setting up a table in the back with more of I guess you could say a production value to it. So that will change. You'll see a lot more videos. We just did a video today of this
amazing new toy.
Do you want to show them what it is? You don't have to do a full review of it. We still have people walking up, which is crazy.
Do you ever see Facebook ads? Do you always swipe past them? We don't. We bought it. This thing is called Life Fuels. What it is, it's a water bottle that's super high tech with little flavor pods that get injected into our water.
So basically, they're like flavor shots inside of the bottom of it.
It's awesome.
That's it. Did you have fun with the stream? Any questions?
Oh my gosh, are there any questions?
Or suggestions? Or
what or comments or concerns?
Or something you'd like to see us do a video on?
Oh my gosh, please. The Robo-Dog, Jay! The Robo-Dog. Jay.
What?
The Robo-Dog.
It's $3,000, Bree.
We need a donation of $3,000 in order to...
Oh my God, yo. Oh.
We can wait until the Robo-Dog is more advanced.
Yeah, wait till there's like a version 2.
Wait until I can get my slippers.
Is the shop still open? No, we're closed.
Yeah, we have to be.
All of New Jersey is the only places that can be open right now are essential. So gas stations, doctors, hospitals,
Liquor stores.
restaurants, things that you would need to do a day-to-day basis, like necessities type of deal.
I don't think Jay wants to be waxed. Like,
Wax
I
me,
don't see that.
wax me where?
His eyebrows are perfect. You
What-
can't see
what-
mine, but they're a mess.
What exactly would you like to see Jay get waxed on? This isn't a prank channel or a damage.
We can do your ears.
You want to wax my ears?
Is that not a thing?
No.
Ah. Okay, I've tried geocaching. It is all a scam. You find a place, you find the thing, you go to where the thing's supposed to be. Someone went there before you and ruined it. Like, it's not fun because there's bad people in this world who make fun things terrible.
I've never heard of it. I don't even know what that is.
Geocaching is kind of like real life treasure hunts. So, like, we would go on the site, give people clues, and tell them where to find something and a general idea.
And what do you find? What do you get?
Like, you open up the box, and there's, like, either stickers inside or something that you sign,
Yeah.
or some people actually put cash in there
Okay.
or other items. Just the fun of treasure hunting.
Okay.
But other people ruin it.
Why?
Because they go there, they steal the whole thing, like the box and everything. Or they move it, and then no one can ever find it. Like, they just make it not fun. I've never found a geocache that actually had something. They want me to do your armpits. In here. No, they're hairy.
So basically, it's like Pokemon Go.
It's real life treasure hunts for real life people.
All right, what do you get at the end?
Fun?
What is fun? Like a thing of candy?
Well, no, like physical fun. Like, you went out, you figured out that noon meant go underneath the tree. Like, and then you went...
Who sets up that goal?
Somebody. Like we would set up one,
Uh-huh.
and then we would go do one. You know, it's kind of like a give and get.
Okay.
You know, like, you're supposed to set it up
Okay.
for someone else too. Like,
Okay.
you're supposed to put it back the way that you
So
found it.
then who ruins it?
The people who don't put it back the way that they found it, or just want to
So
steal all of it.
wouldn't when someone completes it, that's checked off that someone did it?
Not all the time, no. Because it's just like a forum.
Oh, it's not an app?
It might be an app now, but a long time ago it wasn't.
It's so much fun.
You're supposed to bring stuff to swap out. So when you get whatever's in the chest, you put something else in there for the next person. But a lot of people don't do that. Or they just steal the box. And the boxes are expensive. Like, if you look up geocaching boxes, they're like $85. Like, ones that are fully waterproof, shockproof, all that stuff. So that way when it's buried,
When did
nothing...
this happen? When did this start? When did people do this?
Late 2000s, like 2008, 2009.
So it's like Pokemon Go.
I guess so, but it's real life. Like, you follow map coordinates and little things to be able to find it.
So I would say that underneath a black sign located at
Blah,
when
blah,
the
blah.
when the clock strikes 3, under the cast of shadow, you'll find a square-edged device.
You would be really good at it.
So when you found that device,
Yes.
there'll be a hint to find something else?
No, that is your prize.
That's it.
Yes.
Now, how do I know that someone opened up and found that?
Some people leave cameras. Just to watch.
And how long does it take for someone to go find that?
I guess it depends on how close people are that are doing it. Like, there was one at the prison in Woodbridge.
Okay.
It was across the street, kind of where the flea market-y kind of thing is, and I couldn't even find it. So I was just walking outside of the prison looking really sketchy for like an hour. Scavenger hunt is a good word for it. I think treasure hunt sounds a little bit more fun.
I can't believe that so many people do this. There's so many people in chat that know about it. I've never heard of this.
It was really big for a while.
I could see if there was like $100 in it.
But then you would be the one putting the money back.
But
for
what
somebody
what
else.
do I get out of it as the person that's providing the fun stuff?
The fun of it. Having people find it.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like you get a good old fashioned something. Somebody waiting. That's what I get out of that.
Whoa, you think that there would be a bad actor waiting for you? Because we're not allowed to say certain words on YouTube anymore.
A bad actor, yeah. Like waiting.
For
Do they see the... I don't know what that tongue action was.
I don't want none of that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You gonna come up and they gonna offer you a lollipop, and it's not the flavor you like. So you... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I could see if there was like a tracker, like, oh my god, there's actually somebody real close to this. Oh shit. Oh, he got it. He gets a little achievement point. Ding. That's cool. Is that what happens? No? Yeah, then I'm not interested.
You can also take a picture of what you found and then post it to their thingy. It shows, like, so you as a person making them, it shows how many you've made. But me being a person who finds them, it doesn't really show.
Yeah, you might find a therapist out there.
I
Remember
love therapists.
from Grimsby Brothers? Therapist? All right, guys, we're going to dip out of here. Thank you all for coming. It was fun. Very long. How long was that?
45 minutes.
An hour and 12 minutes. That was fun.
So close.
That was fun. Yeah, there'll be more stuff on this channel. Hope you guys had fun.
I hope you had fun, especially since everyone's probably locked in their house. It's fun to
a lot of people
talk.
A lot of people are locked down, right? Nobody's working. That sucks. Well, you guys be good. Thanks for coming by.
Have a marvelous day.
Oh,
Yay.
right.